Interesting question in the news today. Is a new push to stop carjacking racially insensitive? New Jersey and federal officials unveiled this ad campaign this week to try to reduce carjackings in Essex County, but not without some controversy. A pair of African-American assemblywomen in the area, while admitting that carjacking has reached epidemic proportions in North Jersey, don't like the ads that you're seeing on your screen. Specifically, they don't like the image of a black carjacking convict being used in the ad. Quote, the message should not be to watch out for African-American men with dreadlocks because they are carjackers. This from Assemblywoman Grace Spencer, adding the ads could, quote, potentially vilify an entire segment of the population. So the question is, legitimate concern, or is this over PC when it comes to the campaign?
You know, generally I hate political correctness, and I'm not politically correct, but I think they could have got their point, which was don't carjack because you're going to do some hard time. It's not worth it. They could have got their point across without anybody's picture, with a graphic, with a racially ambiguous person. So I don't know why whoever developed this ad chose to, they used the actual carjackers. Those guys are actual carjackers. Yeah. But, you know, I think marketing is supposed to carry a message, and the message being carried isn't don't carjack. It's the people who made this ad are dumb because they're not getting their message across.
I mean, I'm not so sure. Listen, I don't have a problem with putting a convicted felon who committed a number of carjackings. This is a violent crime. No sympathy towards this guy at all. I don't have a problem with his picture going up, but I'm not sure this was the most effective means of saying, let's, you know, don't carjack or you're going to face hard time. Don't carjack or your face is going to be on a billboard all over the place. I mean, is that the message? Yeah, it's all about carjacking, hard time. You could have come up with a better marketing proposal. So I would attack the marketing piece, not so much. I don't have any sympathy for this guy at all.
I have no sympathy for those clowns. The guy that we're looking at, his picture right there. And then the second issue becomes, frankly, who's committing the carjackings in Essex County? I would imagine that it's probably, I don't have any stats in front of me, but I would imagine it's probably about 90 to 95% African Americans.
Isn't that essentially, isn't that essentially the same argument in stop and frisk, though?
No, it's not. It's not. With stop and frisk,
this is actual crime.
Right. With stop and frisk, the commissioner says, and we don't have enough time to go through this, but the commissioner says we respond to the actual crime. Trust me, it's not the same. If we had time, I could break it down and explain it to you. They're playing with numbers. But in that case, I have no sympathy. Isn't that funny? The two African Americans at the table have no sympathy for the black guy up on the building.
We don't want to be carjacked.
Because we don't want to be carjacked like everybody else.
Quick break. During the break, Dominic's going to explain it to me in more detail. I'll tell you if he got it right after this.